Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I am cheesing because I am outside. Them says 70 degrees today, and that's the fastest me ever come outside. I am loving it. This is the weather that I have been waiting for. I'm telling you, it has been a long winter, very long winter. So as soon as my ears say it's gonna be nice outside, I I was just so happy. I got up early, went to the gym, and now I'm just outside. I know I'm going to be out here soaking up the sun for a while. And normally I do like to come out and chat with you guys, which is what I'm doing now. So yeah, this remind me of when we usually um it bring me back to times where I wasn't able to be outside. I remember the times when I was always inside on the job, and I said, God, me just want to go to the door, me just want to enjoy the fresh air, the warm weather. It is the simple things, the simple things that we kind of take for granted, and we don't realize how much um, how good we have it until we don't have it, right? So it might seem simple, but I know some people would love for candy outside, but on Monday daytime, right? Or just can just take it easy and relax. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and I just wish everybody can just be like me in terms of having peace of mind. Having that peace of mind is a hell of a thing. When you have peace of mind, you're not worried about nothing. Everything is going great once you have that peace of mind. Because things might not look the way society we say it for look. You might not have the thousands of dollars in the bank account. You might not have the 401k. You might not have the big house and the big car, right? You might not have the this whatever society says that you need to have to be better off, right? But nothing beats peace of mind. Some people have all of that and them still are stressed out, grinding, trying to accumulate more of that, more of what society would say would allow you to be happy. And really and truly, it's the peace of mind. So yeah, and I have been truly been able to have more peace of mind because of the free time that I have. And I didn't have that much free time on my job, and and honestly it just caused me fear think about the next paycheck, the next bill we may have to pay, the next this we may have to do, the next that. So the environment wasn't good, right? And that did really cause me for just how I was feeling on the inside was affecting my outside. I was sick, and things just never did go my way until I was able to, say to myself, enough is enough. Until I was able to make the decision that I would rather have peace of mind more than money. I would rather have peace of mind more than the big car and the big house. And it's when you have peace of mind that everything else start to come into play, or everything else start to work out, because I'm learning that when you are stressed out and you don't have peace of mind, you're in a fight and flight mode. And when you're in a fight or fight mode, you're in a mode as if one dinosaur chase you, or a lion or a leopard. When you are in that mode, you're not thinking to slow down and calm down and relax. You're thinking to run. You're thinking, where can I run to hide? And adrenaline is high. That is stress. I imagine if you had think that way the every second and every day, and what happen over time? You get sick. Things start to fall apart in your life. Finances, this, that, and the third. But the moment you have peace of mind, your body becomes relaxed. Everything is operating in accordance, your organs, your brain, and then it allows you to be able to create and think properly. When you're thinking properly, you're able to attract what it is that you would like, because you're not thinking from a stress or a chaotic mode. You're thinking from a creative mode, an opportunity. You start to see opportunities more. People who are stressed out and are in fight or flight mode are what you then call them in a struggle mode, or what you then call it, you're just in a lack. You think the world is against you, there's not enough money. um when you are in that mode, you don't see opportunities, you don't see things going your way. You're not in a feeling of gratitude. And when you are thinking that way, nothing will go your way. Everything will just seem chaotic, because you're thinking that way, and what you think, you attract, right? So when you are not in fight or fright, and you're in more of a calm, relaxed mood, that is when everything will just start to play out in the mood that you are in, right? And this is why I talk a lot now about mindset and how you think, because I have always heard people say you are who you attract, and if you are going through something, it is nobody's fault. I don't want to use the word fault because it's not a blame game, but whatever it is, whatever situation that you're going through, you are the one who create it, and you are the one who can also uncreate it, if that makes sense. And create, you are the one who can get out of that situation and go into a better one. It is not your neighbor, it is not your friend, it is not your mother, it's not your father, it's not your sister, it's not your uncle, it's not your husband, it's not your wife, it's not your best friend. You are the one who can change the circumstance that you are in, and you don't even need money to do that. You just need to have the right mindset. The right mindset is what attracts money, opportunities, resources, the right people, every single thing. But because you are thinking the way, oh, you know, society pushes things, like you need more money for the things. No, you need a better mindset to do things. You need a better mindset to see the bigger picture, right? And I didn't know that I was thinking this way in the beginning when I wanted to do to get out of my caregiving job. I knew I wanted to get out, but I didn't know how. And when I stumbled upon this business and I saw that investment was required, um, it didn't cause me to say to myself, Lord God, investment is required. That's it. Minaga can do this. I didn't think that way. The first thing that came to my mind was, okay, how can I get this money? I need to get this money because I need to do this business, because this business is going to be my way out. That is how I was thinking. And then and then the idea came to me to take out some credit cards, to find the opportunity that will allow me to get the money to do the business. Now imagine if me did say to myself, me not have good credit, me know me not get the credit card, Lord God, what me I gonna do? You know what, this business is not for me. That is how you don't want to think. That is how you don't want to think when you want things to work out for you, right? Always think positive and think and say, yes, things are going to go my way. You might not see it out of the app right now, but an idea will drop in your mind in order for you to try it. And the worst thing what can happen when you try the idea and it don't work, you get a next idea and you try the idea again, right? If you listen to people what accomplish great things, you know. I mean not talk about it not necessarily have to be celebrity and them people them. Just people out there who do things what they love and like. And if you hear some of the story what all they say then get there. And I know sometimes I know some things where they try were conventional, you know. Sometimes them get some idea in them head where it is not something that they would have ever thought of doing, or it is not something that they were qualified to do. But because them believe, so them want them they deserve it. And because them believe in them dream, so called dream if you wanna say dream, or them idea, they go against the odd and they do it. Right? The universe will line up in itself, based on your belief, Anybody can tell us that they don't believe in you. Anybody can say you're not gonna get this or you're not gonna do that. That not nothing to do with nothing. It all boils down to you and what you believe and what you think and what you say, right? Because I know for a fact, if I was in a different situation and I had people around me, they would have discouraged me left, right, and center not to do this business. For more than one reasons. Millions of reasons them would have give me for not do it. Thank God I didn't have that, but there was a part of me that felt that way. And I had to go against that feeling because it was a feeling that was not a high thought. It wasn't a true thought. It wasn't a thought that would help me or serve me, right? Sometimes when some people tell you things and if it not serve you, if it's not in a form of positivity, no listen to them. Don't have nothing to do with that. What am I tell you? And I tell you for not talk to the person. But whatever it is that you're saying, disregard it because if it is not serving you, if it's not building you up, if it's not encouraging you, it is not helping you. Right? It's not helping you, and it's important for you to surround yourself with people who can help you. It not for be them have to give things for help you, but if them not speak nothing positive, then imagine you hear somebody has said negative things all the time, then you're going to just automatically be somebody who's also negative, and you don't really want that, right? There's a lot of things that ties into you just believing in yourself, and it's one step at a time. It all have to start with you, right? Start with you in knowing that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. And that's one of the things that I also mentor and coach persons in the business as well. Whatever you set your mind to, you can accomplish it. It doesn't matter what it is. Until you accomplish it, you can then give your testimony and share your story with somebody, and the person like I said, then if she can do it, me can do it. If that person could do this, then I can do it, right? There's a story about this person who ran a marathon. They ran a time that was never done before. And when they ran that time, someone else said, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. And when the person tried, them run a higher time, right? And then it was higher or lower. Them run a better time. And then the other person run an even better time. So when you go against the odds and you accomplish something, you are a living testimony to somebody else who never said them couldn't do it. And they are in turn able to do it. Right? So when you get no idea in your mind and it sounds crazy, it's not crazy. It's God telling you that you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. Because if you not gonna do it, somebody else gonna do it. If you not believe in yourself and go against the odds, somebody else going to do it. Right? And I am that living testimony. And almost 300,000 a week in this business, they are living testimony, so this business at work. Right? We have a Facebook group that allows you to see some of the persons that are in the business and what they're accomplishing. If anybody wants me to put them in that group, reach out to me on any of these platforms that you see me going live on and ask me to put you in that group, and I will show you. You will see how many people are in this business and how many people are accomplishing every single thing that they always wanted to accomplish, including myself, right? The sky is no limit. The sky is no limit for you. You limit yourself based on what you believe and what you think and what you say. That is your limit. That's really something to think about. So you limit yourself based on what you believe. If you don't believe that you can do certain things, then it won't happen. If you believe that you can do it, then you can do it. Absolutely. Right? So, um, and I'm big on this mindset thing because I realize that the only person that is stopping us to do things in life is us and nobody else. And nobody else. God give us every single thing what we need to do whatever it is that we want. Every single thing what we need. And sometimes when we listen to people, sometimes when we're in the wrong environment, even the fact that we were conditioned from we are born till now to think that we can do certain things or certain people alone can accomplish certain things, until somebody from a certain community grow up and go against the odds and make it, or and them show you so you can do it. It not nothing to do with where you're born, or who you're born into, or your age. None of them something not nothing to do with nothing. It's just who you say you are and what you say you want, what you believe you can do. That is it. That's definitely it. A lot of people reach out to me about this business, and they say to me, I'm not tech savvy. And I say, you don't have to be tech savvy to do anything. Or even if it's a case that you're not tech savvy, there's going to be a point where you will be tech savvy. It have to start somewhere. Anybody who tech savvy, before them become tech savvy, them never tech savvy, don't. And they learn. You learn and you apply yourself. One thing I can say, if you're not willing to learn and try different things, you just are just stuck where you're there. And you're not gonna grow, and you're not gonna evolve, and you're not gonna live your best life, or whatever some people call it. And you're not gonna do what you want, or you're not gonna come out of any situation that you're in, because you already tell yourself, so you cannot do it. You already tell yourself, so this is not for me, this is for that person, but this is not for me, right? A lot of people come in here and they don't know certain things, and we teach you, and you learn to do it over time. Everything takes time. Nothing happens right exactly in that moment unless you apply yourself. If you apply yourself and you believe yourself in it enough, you can actually do something in a shorter period of time with the right mindset, right? So again, it's all about your belief system, your mindset, what you're telling yourself, right? What you're telling yourself on a daily basis when you wake up a morning time. You talk to yourself positively, you uplift yourself, you talk to yourself in a way where you tell yourself that the day is gonna go great and all of these things. A lot of us don't do these things, and because we're not doing these things, life just becomes hard, life becomes difficult, life becomes rough. The day set out wrong and nothing now work out, because we tell ourselves, say, this is not gonna work for me, this day is not gonna go great. And then of course we're thinking about the past, and things were used to happen to you, and then we're stuck in the past. And when you're stuck in the past with your thoughts, that is exactly what you're going to live throughout the days, and the days become weeks and months and years. But if you change that narrative, and if you tell yourself that today is going to be a very good day for me, everything are going to work out the way I want it to work out, and if you look for those things to work out the way you want it to work out, it will work out. That's how things work. That's how the universe set up. It is set up in a way that whatever we look for, we will see it. If you look for opportunities, if you look for ways to be creative, if you look for things to work out for you all the time, that is what will happen. If you look for scam, if you look for negativity, if you look for the worst in this person, that is what you're going to see. That will be your experience, and that will be your reality, right? So, today, today, let today be the day that you start to look for things working for you. Let today be the day that you start to think positive. Let today be the day that you look for opportunities and look for things for work out your way. Start today and do it for a week. And I bet you that you will start to see things changing. On top of that, gratitude. Be grateful for every single thing. Look at things that are working for you, which is everything, and be grateful for it. All of things that look like it will work out, be grateful for it same way. Because gratitude is what will change your circumstances into something that is more substantial for you. Right? No complaining. Don't complain about nothing. Don't think about nothing complaining. Don't tell nobody nothing and not complain about nobody or no situation. If you're on social media and not post nothing about nothing where you complain about. Right? All of these things, is what help to shape your reality into what you want. All of these things. And if you say if you take one day to stop complaining, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for the first time, because we are so used to complaining that we don't even realize. Sometimes you complain about some things, and if you were to start not complaining, you then say, Lord God, then I so much time for you, me I complain. Yes. Try to not complain for a day, a whole day, and see what happens. And if you end up complaining about something, you're gonna start it again the next day. That is a challenge that I would offer you to do and try. The less you complain about things, the more things will work out for you. These are some things that people out there are teaching, teaching people who are run billion-dollar companies, and celebrities and all of these things. These are some principles that are being taught that people are paid thousands of dollars for in order for them to change their life. And these are the things that we need to learn and know, because these are the things that are subconsciously holding us back from living our true life. We think so we need more money. Lord God, we think we need more money to live a better life. And the more you think about that, the harder it will come. Yeah, think about it. The more you say you want money, and the more the money now will come. Because that's really a tool. It's a tool to do something. It's a tool to build something. It is a tool to bring an idea to life. What is the idea? What the investment plan? What the plan where you have for what the money for? Oh, I want the money for pay bills. No, sir. That not yeah, where the 95 for pay the bill. That's why you're in a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. Cause you say you want more money, and that's the more money where you gonna get. Cause you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. What is the plan that you have in motion so that the money can flow to the plan? This is why, if you really understand how the laws and the principles of life work, you if you get these principles, and they're written in books, you can watch podcasts, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube video, then if you are able to tap into these things, you will actually get it. You will get out of the life that you are living, the survival mode. Survival mode is really what majority of us are living. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, when you feel like you're grind. Yesterday I was on a call. I was doing a coaching call with a young lady that wanted to start the business that I'm in. And she said to me she works 16 hours a day. Same living, not living, but I think she work at one hospital. I say, yeah, 16 hours a day, that's like a double shift. She said, yeah. And she said she want to go back to school, but she said she never know how she gonna find the time to go back to school. If you work 16 hours a day, how you gonna go back to school? Where the time come from? And she said she have, her parents to take care of and her child. And I said, my dear, what you're saying is the reality of so many of us. What you're saying is the reality of so many of us. And if you think about it, you are trying to figure out. And me and her a reason where I say people are trying to figure out how to squeeze in time for do things, or how the money are gonna come for do things when you're so much in a jam and it is seeming so impossible. And then me and her reason where I say, but we look at other people and we say, how them get for do it? People who are doing things and it's working out for them. What is the secret? What is it that they are doing? What me nah do? Me not thief, me not kill. So why is it that I can't get to live the life that I truly want? And I say to her, it is just strategy, and it's just application, and it's principles. We need to learn the principles for help to make life easier. Making Living a life of ease is not this. It's not the motion. Because if you are do whole heap of motion, you notice you do the motion and nothing now go on. That is not the secret. That is not it. Because if that was the case, the world everybody would have rich. If they are work the 16-hour job and you work the two job, everybody would have money and set for life already. It is not working harder that will get you where you want to be. And it's not the wishing and the hoping and the dreaming and the thinking and the saying that you want the money. That not gonna get you any more money than what you have now. It starts from you believing that you can do it. right? It starts from up here, and you don't have to, it's a whole mental change, but you can do it one day at a time. You'd have to have, and the good thing about it, is that it's no secret these days, because as I said, it's out there. But you would have to really find the opportunity that will allow you to embark on the new, the principles, and the application of being able to apply yourself, to believe that you can do things, and then you do it, right? Seeing the opportunities and knowing that you can do it. And this is one of the things that I enjoy teaching, because it's something that I discover and I realize that it's not a secret. It's a secret to many, but really it's not a secret at the same time. Because this business allow me to slow down and learn what it truly takes to live a happy life, a prosperous life. It really has showed me what it takes, and it doesn't take money. It takes a belief system. It takes a belief system to get you to where you want to be. And it's difficult for us to see that, because we're working so hard. We don't have time to even sit down and say we're gonna clear our thoughts for y'all 15 minutes. That's not possible for some people. Yeah, work to double shift, or yeah, work 14-hour shift or whatever. You're tired and you think about, oh, you can do this, and you think about, oh, you do that, and this and that and the third. And when you have your day off, it's like you move fast, you try to run the errands, and I think about all of the time where you have to do things, and the time where you not gonna have to do it because you have to go back at work. Your mind is just speeding. And when your mind's speeding and the adrenaline is speeding, you have no time to think about what the opportunity is, and the opportunity there right in front of you. The opportunity to sit down and stare by the opportunity to sit down and stare by a Kimbo and a look so. And sometimes the opportunity pop up somewhere else and a Kimbo and a look by you so. Sometimes the opportunity see the opportunity a wave and you not see it because we're so busy. We are so busy and so consumed, and we're not seeing the opportunities, and sometimes we don't even know how to look for the opportunity. And I do want to say this also, that I took it upon myself to learn these principles and to start teaching these principles, right? In my last live, I offered um work. I offered, sorry, phone. I have my something tripod out here with me. I offered some workshops that I created for persons who are interested in learning how to think, and how to apply yourself in order to see the opportunities and to create the reality and the lifestyle that you want, to get out of survival mode into thriving, into living the true potential and the true life that you want to live. Now, apart from those workshops, I do always talk about my online business, right? That is still something that I am mentoring and coaching persons and helping persons to build wealth online, right? I do that, and I also do the workshops. So for persons who are not necessarily ready to embark on the business opportunity because they're not thinking the right way, they don't think they can, I have the workshops available for you so that you can learn how to think and shape and create your reality, right? The workshops, each workshop, it's 4 different workshops. It's $111 for 2 45-minute workshop, and I give you the material, and then you will have the third workshop for free, right? So it's two workshops for 45 minutes, $111, and then you'll have the third workshop for free, and then you will have materials that you will be able to practice on your own in order to change your mindset and change your thoughts and change the way you think. This is important. This is important. These are the information that, as I said, persons out there are getting from Tony Robbins and all of these motivational speakers. I'm assuming, because I know them talk about mindset. But anybody else, my community especially, my Caribbean people, my Jamaican people, even if you are American or whatever, A lot of us don't know this. And a lot of things that we see in social media, it kind of sound heebie-jeebie. It sound, speaky spooky. But let me tell you something, a real something in terms of living the life that you want to live from your mind, through your thoughts, your thinking process, your thought patterns, right? You have to think properly in order to live the life that you want. If you are the type of person where don't have confidence or you don't even believe, say, money can come to you in a certain way, and you play down money, right? Then money doesn't come to you. Money is energy, and money is a tool, and money comes to you once there's an opportunity in the works, in order for that money to be able to fuel that opportunity, right? But money is something that comes and goes. Money is something that you cannot attach yourself to it. You cannot hold on to it and don't want to let it go, right? That's not how you keep money flowing to you. A lot of us do that. That's why we are live the 9 to 5, the poverty life, the struggle, because we are holding on to the little that we have. We're not willing to multiply it and invest it, and so it just becomes stagnant. And you have to learn this in order for your money to grow and work for you. We don't know these things, and that's why we are stuck where we are, and we are trying bust we brain and I say, why it now work for me? And then we don't play people and say the rich are getting richer and the rich have my money. Yeah, some people were corrupt, I get that, but then there's some people who genuinely have money working for them because they understand how it works. They understand what money is and the use of money, right? And also, money works for you in the best way and the easiest way when you are offering something to someone that will help them. Money comes to you even easier when you are helping someone, when you're offering a service or a product that someone loves and appreciates. That is also how money can work for you and attract you. It comes to you with ease without you having to run it down and chase it. Anything you chase, you repel. That's another thing. Yeah, chase money, you will always have to end up chase it. You can't sit down and relax and enjoy it because you think about the next money where you can get. This is grinding and this is hustling, right? And I am not about that lifestyle. I don't know about you. So I will I'm always going to be talking about this right now. So for persons who are interested in the workshop, let me know. I don't have the link to drop it in the chat. Come on my phone. But when I'm on my computer and I'm doing my live, I will drop the link, or you just reach out to me and message me. Ask me some more information about these workshops so I can help you to change your life, to change the way you think in order to live the life that you want. You understand? Because I don't know about you, but time and time again, when the years are go by and new years come and you're still in the same situation, something have to give. Something has to give. We cannot live the same life every year, stressed out and burnt out and living in a lack and thinking that the world is against us and thinking that there's not enough. There's more than enough money are circulating in the world. Money will come from anywhere it needs to come from to serve you. Money will come to you when needs be. Right? Nobody not have your money. Rich people not have your money. Nobody not have your money. The money that is meant for you. Nobody not have it. You have it up yourself based on how you think. It will come to you based on how you think. And it will not come to you based on how you think. So you need to think properly in order for what is meant for you to find you. What is meant for you, which is abundance, opportunity, creativity, health, wealth, it is it is floating around. It is floating around, and as soon as somebody have the right energy for attract it, boops, it gone to you. And then keeping that energy and keeping that attraction that allows it to flow to you constantly is what you need to learn and do. on a daily basis, right? But if you don't know all of these things, my God, it's like it's just there and you are just wondering what's going on with my life, why isn't it changing? Because you don't know how to think, you don't know how to act and behave to get what you deserve. Not what you want, because you want money, but what you truly deserve more than money. Money is just a byproduct. And not only money you need freedom. You need time freedom. If you can think and relax yourself, come outside and enjoy the sunshine, right? You need opportunity. And opportunity is knocking on your door. So, Stacy and Digital says, yes, yes, thank you. Una Harvest a motivational Monday. Yes, Mama. Motivational Monday it is. I can't see my Instagram page, so I don't know if anyone is saying anything, but I know persons are watching. Thank you for watching. I am here for my people, and everybody is my people. I am here for those who are willing to learn and to grow and to elevate. My online business called Thrive Online is here to elevate anybody who is ready to take it to the next level and change them circumstances. Be ready for you. If you're not ready now, I'll always be here. But the time is now. If you feel some type of way with me talking, you me a talk. If what I'm saying is connecting to you, is you me talking. If you're tired of the same old, is you me talking. If you're struggling and stressed out and you're living in survival mode, paycheck to paycheck, you can't even pay bills, you can't even relax, you can't even go for a vacation. Some people can't even go doctor's appointment because the job. Are you me a talker? That is not no way to live. That's survival mode. You're living in survival mode. You need to get out of survival mode. You're barely surviving. That is not how we were meant to live. Right? That is a result of what's going on up here, what we think. What is it that we're thinking? How are we thinking? We're not thinking the right thoughts. We're not thinking the right way. So, as a result of that, your life is a mirror to what is going on up here. Look at the situation that you're in now and look at how you're living and tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like where you're there right now, the job where you work or the life where you live or the time off where you not get. Tell me if you like it. You not like it. But let me tell you why that is the case. Because something is going on up here that is not causing you to step out of that situation. Something is holding you back, and that something is you. And I mean it, and I say this with love. Nothing wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you, right? You just need to change the way you think. Change the way, when I say change the way you think, I mean change the way you see the world. Think of, change the way that you see the circumstances that you are in and what you can be doing instead of that. It's simple, right? But it takes application and it takes repetition and it takes practice. But you can do it because it was meant for you. It is meant for everyone. But it's not everybody gonna take heed. Because you have to believe and apply it first and then it will happen. But if you don't believe what me I say, and if you think of foolishness me I say, then it's not going to be something that you take on and be willing to do to change your life. And that's okay. But me I talk to the people them were uncomfortable and they get what me I say, and you see the situation where you're in, are you ready for your change, are you willing to change? Right? So all I'm gonna depend this here for 40 minutes. Okay. I'm going to end it here, guys. Um, change the way you think. Change the way you think, and you will be able to live the life of what is truly meant for you. Reach out to me about the workshop. It's 4 of them. It's about changing your mindset, um, living in abundance, living consciously, and understanding your purpose and what is your purpose and how to actually live a peaceful and purposeful life. So it's different workshops. If you're interested in learning about the workshops, how you can get started, or even just want to know what it's about, just send me a message and we can chat with you. And if you are interested in doing this online business that has allowed me to even embark on this, if I can even teach people the online business that I've been doing for 3 years. You got hear me, I say me I did for 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah. And I mean, this online business is also what opened the door for me to do other great and fascinating things, right? So the online business is no joke. Every now and again, I share testimonials from people who I mentor and coach, and persons who are also in the business with me. We do a go live every now and again. You see me, I talk to people, or people are interviewing me, or whatever. They are also in the business, right? Doing wonderful and great things. You are great. Tell yourself that you are great. Tell yourself that you are meant for more. Tell yourself that you want what is there for you, everything that is good, because that is what you will get once you believe it, right? Tell yourself this every single day, because that is what is meant for you, right? So, bless up on yourself, everybody. I really hope that you get to come outside and enjoy the weather. At least I know it's nice on the East Coast. I'm pretty sure it is in some of the southern states too. Wherever you are, Jamaica. I don't know about Canada if you know the weather nice yet. But if you are on the East Coast like me, I'm in Jersey. I hope you get to go outside and enjoy the little nice weather. It's gonna be nice tomorrow too. I'm doing the same. But enjoy the rest of your day. Think positive. Think nothing but high thoughts, and it will change your reality. Alright? So me talk to you again soon. Bless up, bless up.